Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the first episode of Hozuki no Reitetsu. And this show, all I really know about it is that it takes place in hell, and that it's a comedy anime, and that the main character's name is Hozuki, and he's apparently pretty cool-headed. It's pretty much what I got as far as my knowledge of the show goes. I'm not really quite sure how you have comedy in a place as unpleasant as hell, but I guess if you're cool-headed enough, you could probably find a way. So, yeah, not too much to say about this going into it. Just hopefully hell is a pretty funny place. That's where my hope's at right now. So before we get into it, though, I kind of had to explain my reaction format. I did not show the anime footage itself in the video because copyright nightmare stuff. So you might want to grab your own copy of the show and sync it up to my reaction. I do show you subtitles from the episode down there, along with a timer to kind of make that sort of thing a bit easier to do. So, oh yeah, I should probably also mention the version that I'm watching is a fan subbed version labeled FFF. So, if you're doing that, you might want to use that version if you can. So, with all that out of the way, let's just get into the anime. 3, 2, 1, play. Just kind of going down into hell with this. So I've heard. Wow. How do you manage so many sections? Some very beautiful tapestry art. That's what you would call it, right? I also quite like the music we're starting with. Okay. This is hell. Oh, this is the opening? Might be. uh, okay, I'm pretty sure it is at this point. Yay, we're in hell, guys. Let's party. I don't know what I was expecting for the opening, but this wasn't it. Goku. Steki na Jigoku. Says who? Jigoku. Started getting stuck in my head. First time I hearing the song. That part is just too catchy. Jigoku. It's just so weird to see hell described that way. But if they say so, it's gotta be true. I'll take the word for it. I think that's our main character there, Hozuki. Okay. I feel like I was just welcome to hell. A great battle in hell. Oh no. I definitely reminded of Yu Yu Hakusho with him. Enma. Yeah, not my problem. Yeah, where is Hozuki? So, Hozuki, where are you hiding? The titular character, you gotta show up. Oh, there he is. Wait your turn, buddy. He knows him well. Yeah, we're close like that. What kind of place doesn't have sinners? How lame is that? Is he starting to daydream? At least somebody's hanging from that. Could be worse. Okay. Don't scratch your butt in my face. Personal peach farm always sounds like a euphemism for something. It's very important to do so. Man, he could never get a break, can he? Momotaro, that's what it was. I could not remember his name. I knew who the character was a reference to, because the animals around him. Oh no, that's one unfortunate person. Although that's pretty unfortunate too. Maybe it's a flash sale. Yeah, we don't talk about some things in front of Hozuki. Oh, there he is. Well, is there going to be combat in this show? Does Hozuki even have a sword? Yeah, that's Momotaro. It's very uncomfortable for everyone involved. Well, he is in hell. Probably does things to you. Is he wearing lipstick? The animals talk. I mean, he does everything, you know, cold-headedly. That's kind of his character. I doubt that, somehow. He's not afraid of a peach boy. Yeah, you can tell he's a big deal because random people keep running up to him and bothering him. Ouch. Well, I guess he does have a weapon. I mean, very, like, Oni-like weapons, so it makes sense. Oh. I mean, if you insist, we can end this in violence, you know? Not so tough now, are you, Momotaro? Yes, he's having a team meeting with a bunch of animals. Go get him, boy. Ouch. Okay, that's a bit too harsh. Oh no. Salt on that wound. Well, who's next? But you are a dog, though. Okay, what to do to the monkey? Ouch. That looks brutal. That poor crab. Well, that's 2 down. What do you got, bird? Caught him fat. Wow. Well, Momotaro, your team's down. It's your job to avenge them. So, are you ready? You're the one who was picking this fight, so... Nothing fancy with him, he just brandishes that weapon. That's all you need to do. I just learned that hell has tumbleweeds. Maybe you should back up a bit. Because you almost got killed and you weren't even part of the fight. Yeah, that's a nasty club. I guess that makes sense. That poor Nihon flag. So, round 2. Well, does that count as round 2? Because he just got slapped. Definitely should be. Listen to the dog, Momotaro. Aw, I guess this is heartwarming stuff. uh... Oh, career opportunities. Even willing to hire animals. No work discrimination here. What position would fit a Peach Boy? That sounds pretty unpleasant. But I guess that's a good job for them. Hopefully it pays well enough. I'm not sure what the minimum wage in hell is, honestly. So, is he just picking peaches? Because I guess I would fit him. Good for you. There's definitely worse places to work than Shangri-La. What exactly am I looking at? I think it was 3D animated, but anyway. A Wondrous Discovery in Hell, or Wondrous. What are the two? Okay, that is a terrible shower. I bet it's not even warm. Goldfish flowers. They have goldfish flowers. That's almost a tongue twister. Those are just so creepy, though. I kind of hate them. But yeah, there's that many of them, I guess they would have to use 3D. No rest for the wicked. The dining hall. What did that say? Demon, wizard, child? I didn't quite catch that. Australia. Can we see some kangaroos? I like kangaroos. I guess a weasel's fine too. I guess that's good. So hell's not too bad. A simple kind of way. Uluru. I hope you get a chance to someday. Looks like Earth lifts. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, let's go back to the TV. I want to watch more of this. I'll definitely sit up for seeing a koala, if you got one around here. We still haven't actually seen any animals in Australia. I wish I could. Oh, there it is! Finally we see an animal! It's a koala. Just wanna pet it. That too. No, I would rather the koala. I don't care if it scratches me, I want to hug the koala. I can live with a few scratches. Wallaby's not bad. Why did you do that to me? Doesn't everyone? I think the animals are inside here. So I've heard. They do look pretty cool. That's why he likes them. Hozuki, very cute. Well, he did give a few animals a job earlier, so... Oh, that's actually... I think a cool bit to actually make a cool wallpaper. Desktop wallpaper. You have too many of those things. Why did you have to show them again? Just the way they wiggle is just so unsettling, and the 3D just makes it so much worse in that regard. Okay, that is no. Nope. Nope. I would get nowhere near those things. There's a contest. Why? He's a busy man. Yeah, that is pretty big. Their voice. It's not gonna talk, is it? Please don't make it talk. No, it wasn't. You're lying. That is not a true statement. This is the worst plant I've ever seen in my life. Highlight of the show's when you get to go home. And he is a big man. Maybe her. I was gonna say, yeah, maybe her. She is kind of cute. Title drop, but a different anime. So, what's important to you is a girl liking animals. Oh. Is anybody gonna help this man? It is not easy to pull a anaconda off your neck. In fact, borderline impossible, probably. The zoo. If it's a living woman. I love how we prefaced it with that. I see. uh, I believe you. Sure. I get that impression. You probably need one. Yeah, Australia. Is he eating the bones? Oh. Oh, prize winner. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. There you go. You get your trip. I know it's last minute, but yeah, I'm going on vacation, man. Yeah, get your own vacation. Doesn't leave much room for negotiation there. So is this the ED? Just the songs in this show. Flower sashimi. Thing is just... I do not want that thing anywhere near me. I could not relax with that thing anywhere near me. It's a river of blood. Kappa Bridge, okay. Fiends, Panties, and Crabs. That's a title. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of Hozuki no Reitetsu. And, yeah, not quite sure what to say about this one. Like, it definitely takes place in hell, and the main kind of gimmick of it seems to be how, you know, it's a lot of, like, yeah, bureaucracy, you know, running management kind of thing. And that seems to be a lot of what we got this episode. Like, we had a bit of a troublemaker with Momotaro that we had to kind of calm down. And we also had a vacation that he didn't actually go on yet, just he talked about it. So I don't know if we're actually going to see that supposed vacation to Australia next episode. Maybe, maybe not. But either way, yeah, he definitely could use a vacation. It just... No, his job just doesn't seem all that fun. Like, we had some talk about him, at least him saying that he, you know, vents off his frustration and enjoys life and all that. But just, I really feel like there's a limit to how enjoyable life in hell can be. But that just could be my own biased perspective. Because I've pretty much my whole life heard that hell is not a very fun place. Maybe the show will kind of fix that false perception that I have. Who knows? Although the goldfish flowers are definitely not going to be a part of that, because that's almost enough of a reason not to go to hell. Just the way they move and the sounds they make, and when they're all next to each other. Just imagine having to walk through that to get from point A to point B. Just that would just be the worst. That would just be the worst. Hozuki himself, I do like him as a character. He's pretty great. You know, he's more or less what I expected from the whole Hozuki Reitetsu thing, you know. Pretty calm guy, but he's also seems to be pretty competent at his job, you know. He whips out the club when he needs to. And takes care of business, gives people jobs so they'll stay out of trouble, you know. And dealt with the whole Peach Shangri-La thing pretty well. And gave everyone something to do. So, yeah, he does seem pretty competent at his job, for sure. Like I said in the reaction, the Koenma, you know, the big guy, he's pretty much, yeah, same sort of based on the same thing as the guy, similar-looking guy from Yu Yu Hakusho. So that's for sure. So, but I mean, as far as plot goes, really wasn't a lot to the show. It's just like, yeah, just running hell, essentially. He describes the different segments of it and stuff like that. A large section of the episode was actually just talking to Koenma over there at the dinner table. Just, you know, very standard, regular kind of conversation. So, not too much to say about that, really. But we also had the animals that just came in there for a bite to eat. We didn't actually interact with them at all, which I thought we would. But, you know, I guess they're probably still just adjusting to their new job, really. I would imagine. Got to see a koala, which is pretty cute. You know, I definitely relate to wanting to hug the koala. The kangaroo laying down thing, that just made me uncomfortable. Really, I don't want to interact with that animal at all. Not even slightly. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious what kind of plot developments the show might have. Like, it's a comedy anime, so I imagine it won't be too much in that regard. But you know, they brought Momotaro into this episode. That kind of makes me wonder what other kind of Japanese folklore kind of stuff they'll implement, because they could probably do a lot, you know, if they wanted to. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what they get into that, because they could have all sorts of like historical figures and stuff that come down to hell, you know, like dead people that would be dead by now in our time. We could go down there, you know, either because they're causing trouble or need help or something. You know, I still don't know too much about hell, so we'll see if the show continues to kind of clarify what goes on there. They do get Earth TV. That's pretty great, you know, because that was one of my biggest fears about going to hell. If they didn't have that, it would be hell. So that's good for sure. What if they have hot springs in hell? I imagine they would, because they have enough heat for it. You know, same reason why Japan would have a bunch of hot springs, that volcanic stuff, you know. I imagine that would also apply to hell. So I got to assume they have hot springs. So, but yeah, decent first episode. We'll see where things go from here. Momotaro was definitely a handful. That's for sure. So, yeah, that's all we got to say. we'll just see where things go next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Snooki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.